Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Unbound. Yes, we are back with yet another video on this particular playlist. So here in this playlist, we are solving 2025 paper of Fermat contest and we are in part 2. So actually we completed part A, the first 10 questions, and next level 10 questions we are going to solve. Yes, moving on to different parts like level by level, the difficulty will also increase. So here in this video, you will learn a lot of strategies, techniques that you might know, but you can just brush up your skills. So do watch the video from the beginning till the end. And let's get into the first question. Actually, it's question 11 of the past paper. In this video, it's first question, right? So let's see what is the question. 12 light bulbs are in a row. All the light bulbs are initially turned off. Angie flips the switch for every second light bulb. Then Bilal flips the switch for every third light bulb. Finally, Sentra flips the switch for every fourth light bulb. At the end of this process, how many light bulbs will be turned on? Right? So you can just do a super systematic way. Like there are 12 bulbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Like then first, Angie is coming and he's turning, every second bulb is turning on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, 11 is missing. 11 and 12. Right? And then Bilal flips every third bulb. So multiples of 3 will be, okay, he's turning on again. Initially it was off. Turning on, I make them up. Turning off. So it's already, if he flips the switch, 6 is turned on. Now it will be turned down, right? So be careful with that. And every third bulb, so this will be turned on. This 12th will be turned off. Then Senshua flips the switch for every fourth. So fourth one, it was already turned on. Now it will be turned off. At the end of, okay, 4 and then also 8, it was on. Now Senshua will flip it and it will be off. And then 12th one, it's turned on, turned off, now again turned on. Right, that's it. So now the process is over. How many light bulbs are turned on? So on initially, like this is turned on symbol and you just follow this is completely off, right? So this is turned on, so 1. This is turned on. This is turned on and then off, so this will not be in count. Fifth one is turned off. Sixth one turned on and flipped, right? So turned off. Seventh one, nothing happens. Eighth one, turned on and turned off. Ninth one, yes. 10th one turned on. 11th one, no, it's nothing happened. So initially it was off. 12th one, on, off, on again. So this, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 bulbs will be turned on here, right? And here we go, which is option A, right? Super simple, correct? So sometimes we don't follow any mathematical rules. The way we solve will be a non-routine way, and this systematic way you can apply, right? Now, let's move to next question. Question number 12. In the graph, the 5 points show the money earned versus time worked for each of 5 employees. Each was paid a different but fixed number of dollars per hour. Which letter represents the employee who was paid the most money per hour? Okay, most money. Actually, it is like the person A, right? He earned like the money earned was given some money. Yes, I can see for 2 hours. For B, it's for 5 hours something. So it's not like comparing the height. So here you should compare the slope as the time and the money earned is differing for each person. So find the slope who is having the steeper slope will be paid the highest, right? So if you draw for A, like just connect it with the origin. Which line has the steeper slope? This one, right? Steeper means which is very hard to climb if you think that it is a hill, right? So it's A, right? So hence it is A. Very simple. Yes, still a math logic will work here, right? So person A earned more money than others. Now, 13th question. If the equation x plus 2 into x plus t equal to x square plus bx plus 12 is true for all real numbers, then what is value of t? So just expand the left side. It will be x square plus 2 plus tx plus 2 into t, it's 2t equal x square plus bx plus 12, right? So 2t and 12 I'm going to equate because they are constants on both sides and this gives you t equal to 6. I want to find b. So 2 plus t, another relation is 2 plus t equal to b. You know b, what is t, right? So 2 plus 6 equal to b. 8 equal B. So basic simplification you can do here, right? So B equal to 8 is the answer. And let's check. So yeah, it is option B. The value of B is B8, right? Next, 13th is over, now 14th. A substance doubles its volume every minute. At 9 a.m., a small amount of the substance was placed in a large empty container. At 9:20 a.m. the same day, the container became full. At what time was the container 1/4 full? So at 9:20, it was full. Okay, maybe 100, something 100 and so 9:19, it's changing every minute. So 9:19, it will be half of it. So 50 got doubled. 9:18, it will be half of it. 25 will get doubled, right? So 25 is quarter, correct? Quarter of the volume 100, right? So at 9:18, 1/8, it will be quarter, right? So this way we can simply solve this. Usually we will think, okay, 9 a.m. there is something 10, it get double. No, that will take a longer time. And this is the perfect easier way. Sometimes we have to do in a reverse way, right? So and yes, it's option E, 9:18 a.m., right? Yeah. So 15th problem. The hundredths digit of the smallest 5-digit positive number that is divisible by 12, 13, 14, and 15 is. So in this case, if they are asking for a number which is divisible by other numbers, you have to take the LCM of those numbers. So let's take LCM. 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm using 3 table. You can use 2 also. 4 threes are 12, 13, 14. 5 threes are 15. I'm using 2 now. 2 twos are 4, 37, 5. Right? So you just multiply 3 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 7 times 13. 7 times 13 is 91. And 3 twos are 6. 6 twos are 12. 12 fives are 60. 60 times 91 is 6. 9 6 are 54. 0. Right? So this is LCM. But it's a 4-digit number. We are looking for smallest 5 digits. So I should multiply this with some other number. So I will try 2, not 1. 1 will not make any effect. So multiply by 2, 0, 6 is a 12, 4 is a 8, 9, 5 is a 10, 10. Yeah, it becomes a 5-digit number. This is the smallest I can make, 2. Correct? So 1, 0, 9, 2, 0. And they're asking hundreds digit, ones, tens, hundreds. So it's this. Right? So this is the answer, 9. Actually here 9. Okay, and the answer is 9. Yes, it's option B. 9 is the answer. Right. Next question. In the diagram, ABCD is a rectangle with area 224. Semicircles with diameter AD and BC are drawn inside the rectangle. If the shortest distance between the semicircles is 2, and the area of the shaded region is closest to 1. So the shortest distance is this apex to this apex. Okay, so which is 2. Right, they said. And that is a circle, so I'm going to keep the radius as r. So this is r, this is r. So the length of the rectangle is going to be 2r plus 2. What about the breadth? That would be r plus r is 2r. Right? So this, I just made some unknowns like variables for dimensions of rectangle as well as circle. Now, ABCD is a rectangle with area 224. Area of rectangle 224. And area of rectangle, also I can do length into breadth. So 2r into 2r plus 2 equal to 24. I can divide by 2, right? So which is r into, I can take 2 outside from this, r plus 1. This will become 112. And you divide by 2 again, r into r plus 1 is 5 to 7, 66. So r into r plus 1 is 2 consecutive numbers, product is 56, so 7 8s are. So r is 7. 7 8s are 56, 7, it is 8 means r is 7. So yeah, I got my r. Now I should find area of the shaded region. So area of the shaded region is rectangle minus 2 semicircles will combine to form 1 circle. So area of circle is equal to pi r square. Pi, I can just use 22 by 7, r is 7 into 7. 7, 7 cancel. 154 is area of the circle. Right? That's it. So now find the shaded region. So shaded region area is going to be shaded area. 154. Sorry, rectangle area is 224 minus 154, which is going to be 70. So it's closest to the 70. Right? Super simple and easy way we can do this. Right? Next. Question number 17. A tennis tournament starts with 8 players. Francisca is equally likely to play against any of the 7 players in her first match. If Francisca plays against Dominic or Estella, the probability that Francisca wins is 2 by 5. If Francisca plays against any of the other 5 players, the probability that she wins is 3/4. What is the probability that Francisca wins her first match? So we have 2 cases here. So her first match will be against any 7 opponents, right? So any 7 players. She's equally likely to play, right? Then probability of winning is given. So probability of playing against Dominic or Estella. Then probability of winning them. This is one case. Then probability of playing with others, other 5. Then probability of winning any one of the 5 teams. So first probability of playing with two teams will be what? 2 by 7. Dominic or Estella. Then probability of winning again Dominic or Estella is 2/4. Right? Probability of playing others 5 is 5/7. So she's equally likely to face their opponents, right? So out of 7, 5 she's going to face. Then probability of winning them is 3/4. That's it. Now you made a simplification and try to get matched with your answer. So here 4 is missing. So I'm going to multiply by 4 here and here. Here I'm going to multiply by 5. Right? So 4 times 2 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 5 was a 20. 20 times 7 is 140. 5 times 3 is 15, or 5 times 5 is 25. 25 is 75. And if you multiply 140 and just add them, 80, 91 over 140. Right? Okay, we got them. 91, you should be familiar with that because when you see the options, it will not be 140. 140 will not be converted to 50 or something. So it's either 20, something like that. So let me divide them by 7. 13 times 7 is 20, 91. Then 140, when you divide by 7, it's 20. So yeah, we got D. D is our answer. Right. Next question. Question number 18. In a 2000-meter race, Arturo, Morgan, and Henry run at a constant but different speeds. Arturo finishes 200 meters ahead of Morgan and 290 meters ahead of Henry. If Morgan and Henry each continue at their same speeds, how far ahead of Henry will Morgan finish? Okay, so it's a 2000-meter race. Arturo, Morgan, okay, 3 people are running. Arturo finishes the race. So Arturo will be here, like at the 2000-meter mark. And he will be 200 meters ahead of Morgan. So Morgan will be at 1800 mark. And 290 ahead of Henry. Arturo will be 290 ahead of Henry. Means so 2000 minus 290, it's 1710 meter. Here is what Henry. So 90 and 200. This is how they are placed. If Morgan and Henry each continue, okay, now Arturo wins the race. Now Morgan will also finish the race. By that time, what will be the distance between Henry and Morgan? Right. So in this case, you should find the ratio. Right. So Henry divided by Morgan. Ratio is he is going in this speed, like this distance. Morgan is at this speed. So 0, 0 cancel, and 1 plus 7 plus 1 is 9. 1 plus 8 plus 0 is also 9. So you can divide by 9 table. That's going to give you 1 times 9. It's 9 and 9, 19. Divided by this is 20. So this tell me Henry is 19 by 20 times of Morgan's distance. How much he's covering. This is the ratio. So now if Morgan reaches 2000 mark, that is he's finishing means 2000. Where Henry will be. So 0, 0 cancel, 1 times 100, 1900 mark. Okay. So if Morgan comes here, Henry will be at 1900. Okay. Henry will be at 1900 mark. But they are asking how far ahead they will finish. When Morgan finish, Henry will be 100 meters behind him and Morgan will be 100 meters again ahead of him. So it's 100 meters will be the answer. So yeah, it's B, 100 meters. right? So that simple it is, and we are moving to next. Question number 90. The lines with equations y equal to mx plus 7, y equal to 2, x is 0, and y is 0 form a trapezoid with area 3. If m is positive, what is the value of m? Okay, so let's draw our x-axis, y-axis. Okay, now what are the lines they have listed? X is equal to 0, that is, they mean y-axis, right? Y equal to 0, they mean x-axis. Y equal to 2, maybe here, y equal to 2. Mx plus 7 means y-intercept is 7. So the another line is like this. It's positive slope means it should be line like this. So yeah, we got a trapezoid here. This trapezoid. Right. So let me, okay, actually, yeah. So this is how it is. Let me rough sketch it again. So x is equal to 0, y equal to 0, y equal to 2, and the line with the slope this, right? So this trapezoid is what we are focusing. Okay, area of the trapezoid is given. That's the only clue. And area of the trapezoid is half into sum of parallel sides into distance between them. This is A and B. So if you find this coordinate, you will get, and this coordinate, that will give you the x value, the horizontal distance, right? So I know this y coordinate is going to be 2 because it's a line y equal to 2 and this is y equal to 0. So to find the coordinate, substitute y equal to 2 in your equation. 2 equal to mx plus 7 and, sorry, mx plus 7. So we want x coordinate, x is 2 minus 7 is minus 5 and this m will go divided, right? So x is equal to minus, so this horizontal distance is minus 5 by m. So half into minus 5 by m. B also I will do the same way. I know the y coordinate is 0, but what is x? X coordinate will give you the horizontal thing. 0 equal to mx plus 7. Mx is minus 7, x is minus 7 by m. So minus 7 by m. But it's going to be distance, right? So using minus, like coordinates will be minus, right? But distance, you can just skip the minus because A and B are length, right? 7 by m. And what is height? This is the height, right? Because it's 90 degree here. This is the height and it's 2. Y equal to 0 to y equal to 2. 2 to cancel and it's equal to 3. So you can equate it. 5 by m plus 7 by m is 12 by m equal 3 because denominator is same. And we want m. So multiply by m on both sides. 12m equal, sorry, 12 cancel, m cancel. You will get 12 equal to 3m and then divide by 3. That gives you 3 cancel, 12 by 3 is 4 equal m. So the m is 4. And yes, it's in the option C. And that's the correct answer. Got it? Now, yes, we are into the final question of this particular video. Here we go. Question number 20. Some integers m with 1 less than m less than 100,000 have the property that the product of digits of m is equal to 200. If n is the number of such integers m, what is the integer formed by the rightmost 2 digits of n? So what is m? M is a number which is between 1 to 100,000. It is made up of some digits whose product is equal to 200. Okay, so m 200 means like you can break it down. I mean, the digits would be 200 when you break it down, it's 2 cube into 5 square, like prime factorization. So you can use the combinations of, like, I can't use 3, 5, 3, 2, and double 5, right? Because it's maximum 100,000. Even 100,000 is not allowed, right? So this is something telling about 200,000. For instance, 100,000. Oh, this will work, right? So yeah, this will work. And okay, it's possible, but I can still rearrange. So this is possible. All 3, 2, and 2, 5. So what? How many ways I can arrange them? Totally 5 factorial and repeating is 2 factorial. 5 is repeating 2 times, so 2 factorial. 2 is repeating 3 times, 3 factorial. Okay, so and you can expand 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. 2 factorial is 2. 3 factorial. 3 factorial cancel. 20 by 2 is 10. We can make 10 numbers having 3 times 2 appears and 2 times 5 appears. Right? And yeah, this we should do it. Next one. What if I use like this is one way, like 1, 2, the other 2 I make 4 and double 5. So 2, 4, double 5, if I make 4 numbers are combined, like arranged, and 2 is repeating. So 4 into 3 into 2 factorial by 2 factorial, this get cancelled 12. Right. Next, similarly, we can do other combinations. What if I keep a 1, 1, 2, 4, double 5? That's okay. We can do that. So it's 5 factorial by 2 factorial. Right? So 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3. 2 factorial will get cancelled. It's 60. Right? What next? Every other combination we should try. So next, what if I make 2 and 4? Because 5, 5 if I combine, it will be double digits. I'm not using the 2, 4 if you combine, 8, double 5. So 3 numbers, 3 factorial and 2 is repeating, which is 3 into 2 factorial, right? Which is just 3. I can just keep 1, 8, double 5. It's still into this. So 4 factorial by 2 factorial. Already we did 4 factorial by 2 factorial, which is 12. Any other combination possible? Let's check. What if it's double 1, 8, double 5? Yeah, it's allowed. It's within the range. So which is 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Already we did 5 by 2 factorial, 16. Now again divided by 2 factorial, which is 30. Right? Now, what else we can do here? So think well. Don't leave any one of them. 1, 4, 2, 5 we did. Okay. I think we did all of them. So just add it up. 60, 30, then 12, 12, 24, 27, and 10. So it's 90, 100, 127. Now, 127 numbers are possible. If n is the number of such integers, how many with these conditions I can frame? 127. So yeah, what is the last 2 digits? 27. So our option should have a 27. Okay. So if you didn't understand, please do rewatch the video, right? And understand it. Any of the questions. So if you feel difficulty or you want to explain something in a different way, if you have any suggestions, feedbacks, you can always share it. So that's the end of this episode. I will be back with another important super difficulty level very soon. Until then, you can just keep on practicing. And thank you for joining for today's video. So let's meet in next video very soon. Till then, keep learning, keep practicing, stay curious.